everybody! Welcome back to another video on the channel. This will probably be the first video that I've uploaded since I came back, so yes, 2018 has returned. Today, me and Bairny are going to be doing our Premier League predictions. So, I have prepared mine, so has Bairny's. So yes, we're going to go from 20th to 1st. A bit different to last year. I just did like a video with some music last year. This year we're actually going to be talking about it. We'll start with Bairny in 20th place. Who do you think is going to finish in 20th
Watford.
place?
Watford.
Okay. You don't expect the Cycling GK or Houdini, but...
Nah, the Cycling GK, he's gonna do well himself.
Yep.
But I just think the only person that's gonna do something is Sar up front. He'll get a move after this season, but the rest of their attack just won't do anything.
So
They'll be useless.
Are you kind of thinking like they'll have the defense, but they won't have the attack?
I just don't see them being a better team than any other team in the league. I just see every team as better.
Yeah. In 20th place, I've put Brentford. I feel like a lot of people are saying that Brentford are going to be a surprise package.
I am one of those.
And
people.
I think that Brentford are being overhyped. You know,
because of Ivan Toney.
Yes, they have Ivan Toney.
Christopher Ayer, who they just signed from Celtic. They've got a lot of players.
I don't really know half the Brentford players. I mean, I could name you Janssen, the defender.
The one that Tufano only knows. The only one he knows.
The one that's in the Sweden team of the tournament, which has never come back. But will hopefully come
team
back.
Team of the tournament card. He didn't deserve one. He gets too many goals.
Yeah, I think Brentford are going to come in last place.
That sucks.
Yeah. Sorry, Brentford fans.
19th
right
place. Now, I've gone with a different a very controversial.
Yep.
Newcastle.
Bairny, actually, in my notebook, I scored out Newcastle in a 19th place. I scored them out and changed them.
Oh. Right, so the reason why I've done this is that have they signed Willock yet?
I think I think they might have signed him today.
Did. Oh, okay. That's a problem then. Alright, I might need to move them. I was gonna say if they don't sign Willock, what they've got St. Maximin and Callum Wilson. Who else they got?
In 19th place, yeah. In 19th
even
place.
with Willock? Okay, wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't switch now, can I?
You can't really. You could say...
I can. No, I'm just Newcastle 19th.
Okay.
Newcastle 19th.
Okay, yeah, to be honest, Joe Willock might be a one-season wonder nobody really knows. In 19th place, I have gone with Watford.
You agree with me?
I would say they're bottom of the table, but I don't like when I say, you know, the teams that come up are going straight back down. But Ben Foster's a good keeper. Troy Deeney is a decent striker.
I said, like, in my opinion, I don't think Deeney's like still there. Like, I think it's just going to be Sarr and Foster the entire season.
And maybe like Will Hughes or somebody like that. Like.
Well, Hughes, yeah, I forgot about him.
They've not got.
Have they made any signings?
They've signed a few people probably.
They'll sign players, but I'm not very big on like all transfer. I'm only big on like the top like 8 teams because I support one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't really feel like Watford are the team that they were. Like, I don't even know who the manager is anymore, to be honest. Because sack them every 2 weeks.
Well, they're going back into the championship. We're spending too long on this.
If they don't sack their manager by the end of the season.
Goddamn 18 to go, right?
Okay, right. Let's start walking on it. In 18th place, I have put Crystal Palace.
What?
Yeah. Basically, I don't know. I feel like Hodgson is just such an experienced manager that he managed to keep that team in the league. And he hasn't played the most exciting football, but he's kept them in the league, and that's the main thing for Palace. To be honest, I don't really know much about Patrick Vieira as a manager. Mainly his biggest spell was in the MLS.
He's looking decent right now. He's looking quite decent right now.
He is looking quite decent, but I mean, they've lost
a player that I would like to point out is Easy. I think he's gonna have a great season. He's a youngster. He was a winger, and then they changed him to like an attacking midfielder, which is like different, kinda. Like it's more central.
Yeah.
He'll get more used to it, and then he'll get better, and then the team will get better. Because him and Zaha, great. I don't think they'll get relegated.
I just personally think something's not going to click in the first season for me.
Vieira will know how to deal with a midfielder.
Yeah,
And if
but
he
I feel
brings one
like
in, he's sorted. Like
I
Oliver
honestly
Mitchell,
don't know.
bring him in from Celtic. Well, he's at Marseille now, I think. But bring
Anyways,
him in and then try him out.
Bairny, you're 18th place. We need to stop waffling that much because we're 16th.
18th.
Yep.
Norwich.
Okay.
Jackson will be quite unhappy with that one.
I know. I'm back in the Norwich to stay up.
Timo Pukki is gonna flop.
Okay. Well,
He-
actually,
That's all I got to say.
okay.
Pukki
In
flop.
17th, I've actually put Norwich. You got to remember, they've made some decent signings. Rashishka from the Bundesliga. I can't remember him. And I'm sure they've made a few others. You know, Max Aarons has developed a bit. Pukki's become more experienced after he's had a season in the Prem.
I just don't. I
To be
just don't
honest-
see Norwich as a team better than the rest.
To be
That's all
honest,
saying.
I'm just slightly biased because I did the career mode, and I really don't mind Norwich. I think they're a good team. I quite like them. Anyways,
17th
Bairny,
place.
who did you
17th place. No, I went with Wrexham FC, Burnley.
Okay.
I think Sean Dyche. He's a good manager. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
he's a decent manager. And like, have we made any signings yet?
I honestly don't know.
Nick Pope in goals, who is just fantastic.
Mhm.
They've got Tarkowski.
Mhm.
They got Bairny. And then at the end of the season, was it Chris Wood that was banging in all the goals?
Mhm.
Yeah. If Chris Wood just starts off how he did at the end of last season, and the defence is all fit, they can easily get like mid-table. But I've just put them this low because I don't think they will. And I think they still need a proper striker.
Yeah. Actually, where are we? We're in 17th. That was the
17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 16th, I have put Newcastle. Yeah, I put Newcastle here. And Bairny said for them to get relegated, and I
did.
mean, I don't mind Steve Bruce, good manager, ex-Man U player, so I mean, I don't hate on him or anything, but I just don't feel like they have the quality. You know, since they came back up a few seasons ago, they've just been alright. But good players have come and gone, and I don't really know where they're going to go. Bairny, what are you saying for 16th?
Brentford.
Mhm.
Ivan Toney is going to be like Bamford. He's going to just hop in a lot of goals. And Rafinha, and Boemo's just going to be like Rafinha and Christopher Ayer, great signing from Celtic. It's just Jimmy Brentford's going to be basically dual Leeds. Not as good, but not as bad to get relegated.
Okay, so we're
15th place.
We're gonna try and do this a bit quicker because we waffled a bit too much in the relegation battle. 15th.
I mean, we'll do
have-
that, and we'll also do that for the top four.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. 15th, I've put Southampton.
I agree. I have put Southampton as well. With the loss of Danny Ings,
Yeah.
and they didn't sign Armstrong from Blackburn, who's a good signing, but he won't be as good as Danny Ings. I think they'll stay bottom mid-table.
I have a soft spot for Southampton because it's the first ever Premier
First
League game I
game,
went
yeah.
to. Well, I've told Bairny about this. It was at.
Man United Southampton, eh?
No, it wasn't Man United. It was Sunderland. I
not?
think they were playing or something.
Oh,
Years.
I like Sunderland. I do like Sunderland.
It was.
I would like
It
to see
was
them back
years
up.
ago now. Yeah, I've been.
I would like to see Sunderland back up.
Yep, Bairny. What's your reasoning?
Well, like I said before, like Danny Ings gone, Armstrong in. It's not as good, so it's not going to be as more goals. But like they still got Shea Adams and all that, Scotland boy, who performed quite well in the Euros. Even though he didn't get a goal, he still performed quite well.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. 14th,
I've put Brighton.
Brighton. I've put Crystal Palace.
Okay. I've put Brighton because I feel like Potter is. He's developing as a manager. You know, they were quite a quiet team. Nobody said yes. Brighton are going to win this week. Brighton are doing well, but secretly, I think Brighton did quite good last season. You know, they didn't do too bad.
Tariq Lamptey.
Tariq Lamptey.
Brilliant example. Brilliant example.
They weren't world class, and we're all trying to sign their players, but they were a good team.
Yeah. Who have you got on 13th?
Wait, did you explain your 14th? Crystal Palace.
Oh, Crystal Palace. To be honest, it was like one position left. Crystal Palace is there. I don't think they're bad enough to get relegated. I don't think they're good enough for top mid, top table, top half.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've
just
put
there.
Burnley in 13th. I feel like
I put Wolves.
I think slowly but surely they're getting somewhere.
The
I don't
Burnley.
know. Burnley. I feel like
Brexit.
they're doing something. Anyways, why have you put Wolves there?
I don't think Raul Jimenez is going to come back the same. Who's our other striker? Fabio Silva. Duff. Not good enough. Adama Traore
Willie and Jose's are way back.
went. Yeah, Willie and Jose went back. Pedro Neto's good. I like him.
Yeah.
Ruben Neves. I like him.
Right.
Apart from that, nobody.
12th I've put Leeds.
12th, I put Brighton.
I've put Leeds because I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's just a bit more quality in the top 10 this season. You know, a few teams have picked up their game a bit, and I feel like Leeds are just not going to quite make it.
I've put Brighton in 12th. Now, we know last season the problem was a strike force. Mapai couldn't score. But I've recently gotten into that they're signing Edward this week from Celtic. So, if he's a signing, they're up in 12th. Originally, without him, I would put them probably 15th, maybe 14th. But it's because of Edward signing, good signing, 12th. Who have you got in 11th? To finish off the bottom half of the table,
I've put
who have you got
Wolves.
in 11th?
I feel like
I've put Everton.
I feel like they're gonna do decent in their first season. As Bairny said, yes, Raul Jimenez isn't gonna be the same player. Adama might be leaving. I feel like this new manager, I don't really know who he is, but I feel like something might not click in the first season. But I think
Even Benfica, didn't he?
I don't know actually, but I think he'll slowly get there.
Yeah, that's fair. But if I just think Everton, because like I don't see them better than my top 10. Like I see them the best out of the the bottom 10, but I don't see them better than any of the top 10. New manager, Carlo Ancelotti gone. I don't think they can get higher. And let's be honest, James Rodriguez will be leaving to Real Madrid in like a week or two.
In 10th, I've put Everton actually. Speaking of them,
In 10th, I put Arsenal. Put Arsenal in 10th.
I feel like they might get somewhere, but I don't know how Rafa Benitez will do. Obviously, being an ex-Liverpool manager, might not get the greatest reception from the fans, and I think they're going to lose a few of their big players. Seemingly, Real Madrid could be looking at Richarlison because Carlo Ancelotti quite liked him. Bairny.
Are you on about Arsenal?
Yeah.
10th?
Yep.
Well, where do I start? Really? They've not signed anybody. Not signed any big name. The name they signed, Ben White. Ben White.
Oh,
I
you
actually-
Arsenal. What was your signing this season, bro?
Ben White.
I've put them a
Arsenal,
bit higher
Ben
up
White.
because seemingly they're trying to do some business for Awar.
They said that. They said that 2 or 3 years ago, and that's what I just don't like. Like, they're not good with like. I'm gonna be completely honest. Arsenal ain't good. Tierney, good. Saka, good. He's one player that he can actually watch out for. Aubameyang, garbage. Partey, didn't even. I forgot he signed. Xhaka, he could be good because he had a good Euros. But Arsenal, Banner FC, you're 10th. I'm sorry.
I think he's going to
On
Roma.
to 9th. On to 9th.
Yeah, 9th I've put West Ham.
I agree. I have put West Ham, and I think we fought the same reason. They don't have Lingard.
Yep. That is.
They do not have Jesse Lingard.
They
David
don't-
Moyes, brilliant manager, which will keep them top half. You don't have Lingard. That's all I gotta say.
I feel like they just don't have the player that's
They
going
don't
to
have
pull
the
the
cam.
strings. The
They don't
Lingard
have the cam.
attack and defense. He was so versatile for them last season that I feel like they're going to miss that.
Right, who have you got in 8th?
I've gone with Arsenal in 8th.
I have gone with Villa.
I feel like they're gonna have to do something, you know, the team. They're gonna have to try and develop. So I feel like, you know, something might happen. They might just do all right. Villa in 8th.
Yep. Right, who have you?
What are you gonna say about Villa?
Great signings, brilliant. It's just that they're not better than the top 7. They're not ready.
At 7th place, who have you put?
Tottenham Hotspur.
I have actually agreed with you there. Tottenham Hotspur are my 7th place team.
They're not top 6. I'm sorry, but they're not top 6.
Yeah.
They're not
I
top
mean,
6.
Nuno's a good manager and all, but
It's
like,
Kane off. Kane goes, I'm going to put Tottenham down to 8th and switch him with Villa. But
yeah.
I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt and put them some. Especially everything new.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
top 6. This
I
is
put
Europe.
Spurs in 7th
Oh, no,
because
no, 7th
I
is
kind of
Europe.
agree with Bairny. They're not looking too good, to be honest. They're not looking like they're gonna make a marquee signing who's gonna change things in all the Hurricane controversies. 6th, I've put Villa.
I've put very, very controversial. I've put Leeds.
Bairny seems to think quite highly of them. Leeds. I've put Aston Villa in 6th because they shocked us last season. They wrongly stayed up with a dodgy goal line technology the season before.
Team's brilliant. Bielsa, great manager. Bamford, great striker, who kind of went off at the end of the season, but still he'll be better. Rafinha, brilliant. Signed Junior Firpo from Barcelona, brilliant. They're just.
To be fair, they have done some
They're gonna
decent
shock us.
business.
They're gonna shock us. They're gonna shock us. That's all I'm gonna say about Leeds.
I've put Villa. I think they're going to do quite well without Grealish. That's a bit controversial because you think Grealish, their key player, but Ollie Watkins developing into a better player, and he seemed to be making a few decent signings. And I think without having to but say Grealish is our best player, I think they might become a bit more of a team. There's not going to be the player that's going to be the best. They're just all going to be doing well, doing their job, and they're going to play well this season. 5th place, I have put Leicester. Bairny, who have you put?
You put Leicester 5th.
Mhm.
I've put Liverpool.
Okay, I put Leicester because
They always get 5th.
they always bottle top 4, and really, what have they done this season? Not really that much. To be
You're just
honest.
going by statistics, aren't you?
Yep, Bairny, why have you
Right.
put Liverpool in 5th?
Robertson's injured right now.
Oh,
They're not gonna have a good start to the season. Van Dijk's nowhere good.
Seemingly Van Dijk is not the same.
He's not gonna be the same. He's not
Like
gonna be.
people have
feel
been
like
watching
Firmino
Liverpool
is just-
pre-season and he's not been doing well.
Firmino's just dead. Well, it is pre-season. Like you can't
Yeah, but
destroy Van Dijk. Because Man United lost 4-2 to QPR. You had like Real Madrid lose 2-1 to Rangers. Like you got those type of results. But I just think Van Dijk won't be the same. Robertson's injured. Trent's awful at defending. So who's holding that back line? Konate.
mm,
And then you've got. Do they have a midfielder? Name me a world class Liverpool midfielder.
good one. I couldn't name you one.
Fabinho might be the only one I'd consider. Fabinho.
Hmm.
But they got Fabinho, fair. Henderson, fair. Naby Keita.
Like he signed from Leipzig, going to be the next big thing.
The loss of
Hard to hear his name.
Wijnaldum could be big, could be major. And then Mane, he's not gonna have a good season because he's just not gonna. I just have a feeling. Salah will be great. Firmino, the defensive striker, I don't want to talk about him. Apparently, they are actually making an announcement tonight.
For who?
So if it is Mbappe,
It won't be Mbappe.
I will fling them up to first if it's Mbappe. Okay.
It's not. I can guarantee you it's not Mbappe because I saw a picture of Mbappe training with Messi today, so it's not Mbappe.
Adrian 5-year contract.
In 4th place, I put Liverpool. So not far off Bairny's prediction, but I just don't feel like Leicester or a Spurs or an Arsenal or a Villa could make it into that top 4. The reason I've put Liverpool is because I think the fans will help this season. First time they've been back since they won the league. Van Dijk's back, Konate's a good defender. I know Van Dijk won't be the same, but he's a good defender next to him. As Bairny said, Robertson's injured. That might not help them. But, I mean, Firmino might not do good, but if they can make a few signings, like seemingly they're trying to sign Baradi, move Salah to striker, and they're trying to sign a midfielder, I think I saw. They could do very well if they do that. Bairny, who did you put in 4th?
Very controversial again. The champions Manchester City.
Okay, I mean, that's a big call, but yep.
They've not bought a striker.
Uh-huh.
They spent 100 mil on Grealish.
Uh-huh.
No worth that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you could probably see City has the most talent, right? But like you just said, fans are back.
Yep.
City won't do well.
Fans?
I've never seen it full. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Diaz is gonna do well. I have a sneaky little suspicion Diaz and Stones are just not gonna be it. Laporte is gonna leave. He's a good player. He's gonna leave. Walker, Cancelo. Cancelo could do well. I believe in Cancelo. Shevchenko, yeah. Gundogan's getting too old. De Bruyne, okay, fair. He's a good player. Who's their other midfielder? Is it Bernardo Silva?
He's leaving.
So is Sterling, apparently.
Yeah, seemingly they're trying to use Sterling and signing Kane.
You're getting rid of all of these players for like no reason. You're gonna flop. You're not ready. Yeah, you're just scraping Champions League by like 4 points. Fourth. That's it.
Yeah. Have I already said who I've put in third?
You said Liverpool.
Yeah. And third I've put Man City. Same. Haven't signed a striker. I feel like there'll be a lot of hype around Grealish. They'll be thinking of Grealish needs to do well. Foden as well. I just feel like can they keep doing it? Can they keep winning the league? Can they keep someone coming second? I don't know. And that's why I've put them in third. Bairny, who have you put third?
Leicester.
Mm-hmm.
Beat City in the Community Shield.
That's a very fair point, yeah.
That's literally my only reasoning. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Just to beat them.
that's a very good point. Second place, I put United. I'd love if they won the league, but I feel like they're going to do better than last season, but just the quality of my top team they're just going to do so well this season. Bairny, who have you put in second?
Burnley. No, okay. No, not Burnley. Right. I'm gonna try and be as non-biased as I can.
Uh-huh.
Manchester United. Now, I am a Man United fan. We both are. Well, this is why this is good. This is why this is good. Because if you run into 4-1-1, he'd be like, no, Everton should be high. Everton are trash, mate. Get used to it. Everton in jail. Ha ha ha. Lol. Okay,
Yes. I won the race. I won the race. The 100 meters.
You mean you won the race?
I won the 100 meters. I'm playing the Olympics game, okay?
What? Why?
Keep going.
Okay, so I put Man United because Sancho and Varane are good signings, right?
Mhm.
They are. And I have just got a notification on my phone that backs my point. Solskjaer hints new transfer.
I actually just got that notification as well. Surprising.
He said he didn't rule out. He said you never know what's gonna happen in football. Any surprises, anything can happen. You've got to be ready. I'm very happy what we've done so far. He's signing somewhere else. He's gonna sign someone so daft though. Ander Herrera returns.
The return or whatever.
Aye, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
Herrera, to be honest.
to add on to Bairny's point, yeah, United, good signings. I think they've actually been smart this season competing. I don't really know.
But it's a point that I've seen, and it's a point I agree with. Technically, we've only signed Varane. Yeah, we have signed Sancho, but Sancho's last year.
Yeah. Like,
all we had
Varane
to
came
do
out of nowhere.
Dortmund lower the price. That's all we had to do.
Yeah, Varane just came out of nowhere.
And
like,
people are
such a good
saying,
signing.
right, that, Man United did their transfer so quick, right? But they didn't. Because apparently, none of them are playing against Leeds.
I think Sancho might.
Sancho might.
They might need Sancho because Cavani's just
Rashford
come
surgery.
back and
Cavani came
Rashford
back.
surgery.
I'm just saying that.
Cavani's just
The
came
front
back
three,
from-
the front three is going to be Greenwood, Martial, and Sancho that game, or
Uh-huh.
James,
Yeah.
or Alanga. Could be actually. I'd like Alanga
Yeah.
more than James. If Sancho wasn't available, I'd rather Alanga or Diallo.
Yeah, I'd
That's all
like
we want
Diallo.
to talk about United. To be honest.
Yeah, we could.
So that's
We
what you
could
need.
do we could do in a couple of weeks a whole hour waffling about United and how they're going to do
It would last
because we're
hours.
both Man U fans.
It would last hours.
We can talk for hours about United. But
Now, if I've got this correct, we have both got the same first place.
yes, you might be right. I've put Chelsea.
Have
Who
you
put?
picked Chelsea?
I have.
Yeah, they're winning the league. Easy.
I feel
Easy.
like Champions
Tuchel.
League, Jorginho's.
Tuchel. That's my reason.
Tuchel, big brain. Jorginho's just won the Euros. N'Golo Kante's had an amazing season. Where
It's
could be improving?
Tuchel.
Havertz. They actually
is
just signed
turning
Lukaku
brilliant.
like an hour
And they
ago.
signed Lukaku an hour ago, and they just won the Super Cup last night.
I mean, like, what else?
Real
what
quick
else
though,
can we say?
before we can really say nothing. Masterclass. Right, before we
Yeah.
end this, right, I want us to predict real quick the score of each of the first game week.
Okay, sorry if this video is really long. I'll try and cut a bit of the lower table waffling out in my editing. But, yes, we shall do that. Eat Bairny and 20T every week predicting the games. We will
That could be
happily
good for
do
me,
that.
actually.
We can both do it if you want to. Leave
Yeah.
like a comment down below. Bairny, first game, who is it?
Brentford Arsenal. I'm saying 2-2.
Yeah, I am actually gonna say 1-0 Arsenal.
I dare you. Alright, next is Man United Leeds, actually.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Man U.
I'm saying 1-1.
That's controversial, but
I'm not confident about this. Not at all. Burnley Brighton.
Okay.
Okay. 2-0 Brighton.
I'm saying 2 each.
Jeez. What a
I
goal.
feel like both good teams. I think that was actually one of their scores last season between them. They're both good. They're both good bottom half of the table teams, and I feel like they're
Right.
gonna both do well.
Yeah. Chelsea Crystal Palace 4-1 Chelsea.
4-0 Chelsea.
Yeah. Everton Southampton.
2-1 Everton. They're
I'm gonna go
scrap
very
the victory.
boring and just go a 1-0 Everton. Leicester
Next.
Wolves.
That could be a good
2-0
game. I'm gonna
Leicester.
say 3-1 Leicester.
Watford Villa.
I'm saying
3-1 Villa.
2-0 Villa.
Norwich
Cycling GK
Liverpool.
masterclass.
Norwich
Cyc-
Liverpool. It's obvious.
I'm actually gonna say 2-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool. I think there's no way. No way Large is winning that. Newcastle West Ham.
3-0 West Ham.
I'm going 2-0.
Because I think
finally,
Willock
Spurs
has
v
signed, but he won't be in the team early enough. So
Spurs v City.
3-1 City.
1-0 City.
I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but it should be out the 13th before the kickoff tomorrow night. Wow. It's almost time. Premier League season is almost beginning.